Welcome, all you tiger hunters out there, to the tiger pit. Well, we have another episode of my full case collection. Today we are going to highlight the vault pattern for 2024. Now that it is gone, the razor. The razor kind of surprised me. I really wasn't into it when they announced it, almost like every vault pattern. Especially this year, 2025, the baby doctor's knife. Why, Case? Why? I'll get into that in another video. This is my very first one. I was going to hold out for just maybe the carbon steel ones because I really wasn't into the razor. But what's really cool about these is they are a bigger vault pattern than the other smaller ones. And this is a Barlow-esque with a elongated bolster. 6.5 pound stag. Let's get in there on this. Now, my first one that I had gotten from Red Hill, it had a little up and down blade play here, which was kind of concerning. Probably really wouldn't affect the usableness of the knife, but it was, for the price you pay for the 6.5 pound stag, I was not too happy, though my covers were exquisite on that one. I exchanged it for this one. Very nice. You have the razor blade here, half stops on all vault patterns, a great snap, and then you have the pen blade, reminiscent of the copperhead. This is pattern number 6.5005 RAS for razor, stainless steel, made in USA. So, in my quest and patience awaiting a single-bladed razor in carbon steel, Shepherd Hills dropped the lizard skin. Yes, the lizard skin razor. Cannot believe it. I definitely had to order this. I think it had came out and was on back order. And so I just said, I'll be patient. I will put my order in, and a few months later, this came in the mail. Exquisite burn on this lizard skin. Really pops in the sun. So my two absolute favorite cover materials, the lizard skin and the 6.5 bone stag, have been achieved. Great snap on this one. You cannot find these anymore, maybe on eBay for a crazy price. So for not being into the razor, I had to. And then Case dropped the single bladed natural smooth bone stars and stripes carbon steel razor. So of course I got it. Now you can see a little spotting there, little patina going on. This is oiled blade. Now this is pattern number 61005 RAS. Really cool, very thin. Let's compare them. It's kind of hard to see in my camera with the glare of the sun, but definitely a thinner pocket carry. It doesn't feel quite as good in the hand as the double blade one does to me. This is like the thickness of a trapper. Very nice. But this almost just disappears in your pocket being so thin. What a great carry. I've carried to work multiple times. Nice to get one in carbon steel. Well, at that point I thought, okay, I'm done. I have enough 2024 vault pattern razors. And I got a little notice from Steven Sanctified Leather. He was selling this for an incredible price. This is the burnt cream bone second cut bone. So you got the nice ridges in there, not as much burn on the show side, but really nice burn on the pile side here. Like I said, I did not need another razor, but this is kind of a little bit more rare. You don't see these as much. And I remember them going on sale. But like I said, Steven gave me a deal I just couldn't pass up. So there we go. I have 4. And if you don't know Steven Sanctified Leather, I actually have one of his slips out here. He does leather work. He's on eBay. He's on Instagram. Handmade in the USA. Fantastic slip maker. I have multiple awesome slips by him. Well, Copper Swirl Kieranite. Love the stamp on the front bolster there, and no shield. Single bladed stainless steel razor. Wasn't anticipating getting this one. I had ordered the Trapper, and Red Hill was actually out, and I had ordered it. So he gave me a call and gave me a few options, and one of them was he would just throw this in at no extra charge. I really wanted a copper Kieranite. I could have said no and gotten the Trapper somewhere else, but I have a lot of Trappers. I figured, why not get a razor? So my second single-bladed razor in True Sharp stainless steel, my only synthetic. I really like the stamp on the front bolster, like I said. Just beautiful addition to my collection. And there you go. There is my full case razor collection. Whereas I thought I was going to get 1, maybe 2. Now I have 5. Really cool one-arm razors. You can open them one-handed on a side of a table or your jean pocket. If they don't polish this end too much, it can be slippery. It should be a little bit more rigid. They all do vary quite a bit. I have come to really enjoy this pattern because it's like a razor Barlow. And then whereas I do prefer the 2-bladed versions with how they feel in the hand, the single blades are a fantastic option with how thin they are. And if you don't really use that pen blade for anything, you know, to each their own. I like them both. Like I said, which one do I prefer? I probably prefer the double-bladed one because of how it feels in the hand. And but I really have enjoyed carrying this to work. I'm really glad they offered a carbon steel version because the old razors were carbon steel and you can strop them up razor sharp. Now I wouldn't recommend shaving with these. There is some belly to the blade. You could in a pinch if you had to, but they made straight razors for a reason. Well, thank you for joining me on this sunny day here in the Tiger Pit. I appreciate you stopping by. More to come from Baxter's Blades, for sure. More of my collection, trying to get them all in this January. And I will be talking a little bit about the 2025 case vault pattern, the baby doctor's knife. You all stay sharp, be kind, and take chances. Take care.